Good morning, Vanderbilt, and welcome to Morning View. It's crazy.
It's crazy. You doubled the Carly today.
I'm Carly Vaughn.
I'm Carly Schwartz.
And it's spelled exactly the same way. Can you believe
Which is very rare, because most people do like L-I-E or L-E-Y or like...
Yeah. I met a guy I met a guy at Panera. The guy who took my order at Panera.
I met a guy. We became besties.
No, he was the guy that took my order. He was like, "Oh, my sister's name is Carly," and I was like,
"How does she spell it?"
L-E-Y. Yep.
So you don't need the E. Why? No. It's just perfect.
Yeah. You don't need the E.
Just perfect. But anyway, how's your week going so far?
Super stressful. I can't believe how stressed out I am. I had a panic attack in my professor's office on Monday. Because
that's not good.
Yeah, I was near her office and we had class in like 15-20 minutes, and I went in there and I was like crying and I was like having a panic attack. I was like, I have too much going on. Can I please just like not come to class today? And she like wasn't happy about it, but she still let me do it. So thank you, Professor Pruitt, if you're watching this, because I actually went to my house and I did a lot of work and it was great. So good. I feel better, but. So no more panic attacks, but I feel like everyone gets this way at this time of the year because we just have so much
work to do. I was looking at my calendar yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just like, there is no time left.
No.
And I keep saying that and then like laughing and then like going and doing whatever and like not thinking about it. But I got to the point, I sound crazy, but last night I took like 15 Post-it notes and wrote every day out for the next 2 weeks and like what I should be doing those days, because otherwise everything's due Monday the 21st, and like I have a big play that weekend for one of my classes that we're writing, and so I was like, I'm not really gonna have time to do any of my work over the weekend, so I need to plan ahead, majorly plan ahead. It's scary.
It's really scary, and especially because like I'm a junior, so like I still have 1 year left, but then the fact that I have 1 more year left, and then what?
Bam, you're out.
Then what am I going to do?
You'll figure it out. As I tell myself every day. So,
well, yeah,
exciting stuff.
Well, we're all gonna be fine. We go to Vanderbilt. That has to mean something, right?
That's true. It means a lot. So, good for us.
Good for
us. But anyway, even though there's so much going on, hopefully there's fun stuff going on. Right to Spring this weekend.
Yeah, Right to Spring. I'm not going. Firstly, I'm not too crazy about the headliners. I know people are excited about 2 Chainz. I like that one song, Talk Dirty to Me.
Right.
But I really don't know anything about music. And
there's always like one song that everyone knows, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then like Stevie Aoki, like, you know, seems like a cool guy. Like cake would be fun to have thrown in my face, but
not worth it.
But not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially with all that work.
No, I can spend this whole weekend getting everything done and then sleeping finally at night. But I hope that you guys are getting all your work done, but there's a lot of stuff going on campus that does not have to do with our final mania. So let's see what's going on. On March 26th, the SG passed a resolution urging administrators and plant operations to begin converting campus single-stall restrooms into a gender-inclusive setup. Blair Council President Rue George Warren drafted the gender-inclusive resolution that recently passed. The proposal was brought to the Senate floor, passing 27-2 with the assistance of Annie Daorai, Jasmine Larry, and Allison Wieselhaus. I'm really sorry, Allison. Student presidents of Engineering, Arts and Science, and Peabody, respectively. The renovations required for conversion, according to George Warren, will be minimal. Additionally, McGill Hall recently voted to add another desegregated, gender-inclusive floor for the upcoming year, which is awesome. At the Spring Faculty Assembly on April 3rd, Chancellor Nicholas Zeppos announced his ideas for an academic venture capital fund, the establishment of new centers and programs, and an expansion of the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital. This month, Zeppos said he will propose the addition to the Children's Hospital and the construction of a new building at the corner of 25th and Highland Avenues, aimed to further our institutional programs in science, engineering, and medicine, and in innovation and entrepreneurship. He also discussed possibilities for new programs, including demography to reach across the social sciences and medicine, world languages and literature, and a Center for British Studies. Zeppos said the Academic Venture Capital Fund would be about $50 million, and that it will be the responsibility of next year's new provost to use it to support these new ideas. After James Franklin's departure from the Vanderbilt football program earlier this year, alumni donors were quick to fund the repainting of the mural located on the corner of 28th and West End Avenues that features the school's coaches. On the wall, Franklin was replaced with new head football coach Derek Mason. After muralist Mike Cooper completed Mason's likeness, the Vanderbilt chapter of the NAACP, among others, including myself, protested Mason's appearance, saying that the portrait was reminiscent of a style of racial caricature and did not resemble the head coach. Now, Cooper has agreed to fix the painting of Mason's face in order to prove its accuracy and make it less terrible. Rites of Spring is this weekend with the Battle of the Bands competition and the silent disco starting us off on Thursday. The actual gates of the festival will open at 4 p.m. on Friday, with the Battle of the Band winners starting at 4:20. Stevie Aoki is the headliner for that night. On Saturday, the gates will open at 3 p.m. with Styx Izza coming on at 3:20. The headliner will be 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz. Be sure to buy your tickets if you haven't already. Hopefully 2 Chainz will be there. We'll have to check on that and make sure he's going to be here. But for more information on these and other stories, check out InsideBandy.com or pick up your latest version of The Hustler.
I did see on 2 Chainz, his, the possessive of 2 Chainz. I saw on his Twitter that he is in fact going to be here. He tweeted saying, Vanderbilt, I will be at Rites of Spring.
Did he address the
fact that he is arrested?
Well, the hashtag that Sam Malik started, Free 2 Chainz?
I don't know. Did he really start that?
I don't think he started it, but he tweeted it. He was talking about that on Monday. But
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Sadly,
you weren't here.
Sadly, was not here. But I hope 2 Chainz is here. Else it's gonna be really sad. I know on Friday I was like going to buy my tickets, and I was like, what happens if 2 Chainz doesn't end up coming? I was like, I should probably wait to buy my tickets and see what happens. But now the tickets are more expensive, and I don't have one, so that's great. Have you ever been to the silent disco?
Yes, I went my freshman year. Oh God,
I've always wanted to go. Well, it's time to go. I'm not sure.
It's really, really fun. It's really fun. I had a great time. I went with the people that you're friends with in freshman year, and then for some reason, everyone just kind of
goes
apart.
Together.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I mean to the disco. Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like the people that you know them,
right?
But you just know who they are now.
Right.
But we had so much fun. There's a video of me online dancing.
Do I hear Facebook backstock?
No, it's not on my Facebook. I think I deleted it off of there.
Oh, sad.
But it's somewhere in the bowels of the internet. And it's me just going. I'm dancing. I had a great time.
I love it. Well,
I kind of want to go again.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go on Thursday.
If I can, I'm supposed to be going to Predators game. This is my bucket list. The last Predators game of the season is on Thursday.
Oh my gosh, I really want to go too.
Yeah, it's student night, so it's only $15 per ticket.
And we know, me and my boyfriend know someone with pretty good seats, and he never goes.
You should go on Thursday. It's the last one, Vanderbilt. So all you seniors or non-seniors are watching, but need to go to a game, I recommend going.
It's so fun.
It's senior night or student night. So yeah, I've never been to a hockey game before, and I was looking at my bucket list, and I was like, this is sad. I was like, I am not doing anything on my bucket list. I did Sips and Strokes last weekend, which was definitely.
Did what?
Sips and Strokes. Have you heard of it? It's a painting place in the Gulch, and you get to go, and they
I have heard of that.
Yeah, canvases, and you can bring your own snacks and wine, and then you paint. The whole class paints the same picture.
Oh, cool.
It was fun. So bucket list is getting done, slowly but surely.
Yeah. How did your painting turn out?
It actually turned out pretty well. I'm a very unartistic person, so I had very low expectations for myself, and they make it really, really, really easy. You do the skyline. We did the national skyline, so we did the sky first, then the buildings, then the ocean, and then the ocean. Sorry, the river. I'm sorry. I came from California.
Yeah,
so
no,
ocean's in my mind. We did the water. We did the river.
Yeah.
And I wish it was an ocean. Wouldn't that be nice for me to beach Nashville? Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, obviously the location does not make sense, but it would be nice. Maybe a man-made beach. We can make it happen.
That'd be great.
But anyway. As you said, there's so many things going on. But in the TV world, for any of you who have been focused on Facebook, I'm sure many of you know that last week we had a hard time saying goodbye to our friends Ted, Lily, Marshall, Robin, and Barney. That's right. Sounds like I'm talking about Barney. That's right. Last week was the series finale of How I Met Your Mother, the comedy series that ran for 9 seasons. Now this week, I decided to go a different direction among my entertainment updates, and instead of giving you a debrief on everything going on this past week, I feel the need to focus on How I Met Your Mother and the wonderful show that it was. Now Vanderbilt, as you must know from Sam and my constant struggles of senior year and obviously talking about senior year all the time, I am indeed a senior, which means that graduation is rapidly approaching. And as I look back at my time here at Vanderbilt, I can't believe all the amazing opportunities I've had and how much I've learned and grown. And it just so happens that as my time at Vanderbilt comes to a close, so do the stories of our favorite 5 best friends. And there is no doubt that through watching these 5 over the past 9 seasons, I've learned lessons that not only added to my college experience, but I know will last me in life post-college. Therefore, Vanderbilt, I think today you should hear some of these lessons from the characters of How I Met Your Mother, because there's no doubt that whether you're a senior or a freshman, they will help you in the long run. Lesson number 1, live for now. This lesson comes from the words of wisdom of Robin Schabotsky. As Robin puts it, you can't jump straight to the end. The journey is the best part. This teaches us to live life to the fullest and enjoy everything that is around you at that exact moment in time. Lesson number 2, take risks. This lesson comes from the one and only Barney. As avid watchers of the show know, Barney's favorite game is Have You Met Ted? Now this might seem silly, but it shows how important it is to take risks and that life is too short, so you should have fun, be spontaneous, and always be trying to meet new people. Important post-graduation or for all you freshmen. Lesson number 3, honesty is everything. Think back to those intervention episodes and how important it always is to tell the truth. As Ted Mosey puts it, we spend so much effort trying to keep parts of our lives hidden, even from our closest friends. But in these rare times when we do open up, it's amazing how minor these secrets all end up being. So even if the truth isn't easy, it's better than a lie. Lesson number 4, appreciate the little things in life. This lesson comes from Ted again. As he says, every night can't be legendary. If all nights are legendary, no nights are legendary. So make sure to appreciate all the little things that Vanderbilt has to offer, because sometimes they're just as important as the big things. Lesson number 5, don't lose hope. This lesson once again comes from Ted Mosby, as he said, never forget that on any day you can step out that front door and your whole life can change forever. So remember, Vanderbilt, keep reaching for those dreams. The time eventually will come. And last but not least, lesson number 6 is that friends are forever. Watching these 5 characters live and grow together shows just how important friends are. Now, although we might be graduating college or going different ways for summer vacation, it's just in just a few short weeks, friends are forever. As Lily, Marshall, Ted, Robin, and Barney showed us, friends are there through the thick and thin and will always be there, so never forget it. Now, Vanderbilt, that might seem sappy, but with everyone talking about serious finale graduation, it's always important to take a step back and see all the lessons that we could learn from these TV shows. And for those of you who don't watch How I Met Your Mother, it's on Netflix, and finals week is just a few weeks away. I'm just saying. So,
oh my God.
It was sappy. That
made me sad.
Vanderbilt. Oh, that's it, because my brain is on thinking about graduation, and I saw the list. There's like 20 life lessons, and I picked out what I thought was most important. And it's true, take advantage of everything here because it flies by so quickly.
It makes me cry.
Because now you can learn and remember these through your senior year. Don't cry.
It's gonna make me. I'm freaking out. I don't want to be a senior. I don't want to have it be my last year.
I know.
I don't like it. I just want to be a junior for 3 more years, and then that would be great.
Senior year is fun. Senior year is scary, but it's fun, you know?
Or I'll just go to grad school. And just keep getting degrees and then just never, Buster from Arrested Development, if anyone watches that show.
Yes.
Oh,
absolutely.
Man. Well, also speaking of TV, if you haven't been living under a rock, then you know that last Sunday, Game of Thrones Season 4 premiered on HBO. Game of Thrones is my jam. I can honestly say that I read the first book before I even knew there was going to be a show, and have read each book before the season premiered, so I always know what's going to happen. But the show just makes it so much more fun. I love the world, the characters, mostly because I'm a giant nerd, But there's a ton of nudity and blood, so it can't be that nerdy either. But 2 days after the season 4 premiere broke Game of Thrones rating records, HBO renewed the fantasy drama for 2 more seasons already. Game of Thrones is a phenomenon like no other, HBO's president of programming, Michael Lombardo, said in a statement on Tuesday. David Benioff and D.B. Weiss, along with their talented collaborators, continue to surpass themselves, and we look forward to more of their dazzling storytelling. The Game of Thrones Season 4 premiere, which aired on April 6th, brought in 6.6 million viewers, making it HBO's most-watched program since 2007's The Sopranos series finale, which boasted 11.9 million viewers. If the series continues on the trajectory it has in the past, it could very well oust The Sopranos as the highest-rated show ever on HBO. The Emmy-winning series is based on George R.R. Martin's best-selling A Song of Ice and Fire book series, and there's long been fear that the series could catch up with the books. Though the series was originally intended to be a trilogy, it's now intended to be 7 volumes, the 5th of which, A Dance with Dragons, took him 5 years to write and was finally published in 2011. Martin is still at work on the 6th volume, The Winds of Winter, which is not expected to be published until 2015 at the earliest, which is when season 5 of Game of Thrones will premiere. In June 2014, Martin told Entertainment Weekly he didn't think the chances of Game of Thrones catching up with the books were likely. "I don't think they're going to catch up with me," he said. "If they do, we'll have some interesting discussions." But in a recent interview with Vanity Fair, he changed his tune a bit. "They are, yes, it's alarming," Martin asked if the race is on. "I'm hopeful that I cannot let them catch up with me." While the season premiere of Game of Thrones was HBO's most watched program since that series finale of The Sopranos, it will soon earn another distinction: the most pirated TV episode of all time. More than 1 million people downloaded illegal copies of Game of Thrones' 4th season premiere in the first 12 hours after it aired on HBO, according to Torrent Freak. Another estimate by consulting firm Excipio suggested that piracy of the episode surpassed the 3rd season premiere of Game of Thrones, which was the previous record holder. Jeff Bewkes, the CEO of Time Warner, which owns HBO, has said Game of Thrones' distinction as the most pirated television show in the world is better than an Emmy. It has a few of those as well. But rampant piracy has to concern the company if those viewers can't be converted to HBO subscribers, which number 114 million worldwide. I'm proud to say that I did not download an illegal copy of the episode because my boyfriend pays for HBO like the law-abiding citizen that he is, but I also steal a Spotify account, so whatever. You can catch Game of Thrones next Sunday at 9 p.m. on HBO, or just pirate a copy because obviously everyone else is. It's a great show.
That is so funny.
Do you watch it at all?
I don't watch it, but I should watch it.
It's so
I have
good.
HBO Go, so theoretically I could do it without being illegal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You can watch the entire thing.
Watch all. That's the best. You can watch all the seasons.
You should do that.
Yeah.
You should definitely do
I'm a little nervous to start anything right now because.
Don't start it right now.
Well, post graduation,
yeah.
I'll be home.
Don't start it right now because it will take over your life.
Yeah.
It really will.
6.6 million people. That's a lot.
Isn't that crazy? And
That's a lot.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I love HBO though. They really do. It's not fair for cable
to not
cable TV
have HBO.
Well, and I mean,
you have to pay for it.
Yeah, but just the quality of
Right.
programming is so worth it. I loved True Blood. I don't really like it anymore because it's kind of gone downhill.
Plummeting.
True Detective. Everyone was talking about that. It was amazing. We watched that show.
I never watched
great.
that show.
Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. Amazing.
Maybe I'll just have to be spending my whole summer on HBO.
HBO.
Watching all the shows.
Yep. You should. It's great.
They do have great shows though.
Yeah.
I watched
Veep. Veep is great.
I watched Veep.
Oh my gosh, we watched it last night.
I watched Girls.
I have never seen Girls.
Yeah.
I've heard it's good, but I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for another friend girl group.
Sex and the City.
Yeah. I love Sex and the City, and
It was so good.
I don't think I can.
It's a great show. I mean, it's obviously 100 times different.
Yeah.
Because it's real life, not Carrie Bradshaw, being all.
Is it like real life?
Yeah, it seems like it. A lot more it's struggling post-college graduate and her group of friends. And they're all kind of...
Pretty sure that would depress me.
Yeah. It's not the happiest of shows, but it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Characters are interesting. I actually haven't watched any of this season. Supposedly everyone's very different this season, so... Haven't gotten there yet. I'm too busy with all the work and trying to enjoy the nice weather outside. The high for today is 67 with a low of 44. I guess not that nice. But 0% chance of rain. And the rest of the week is highs in 70s. However, Friday and Saturday, there's a 20% chance of rain. There was always rain of rights of spring. I don't understand.
I think it's going to be all right. Because 20% chance of rain means there's an 80% chance it's not going to rain.
But it's 20% chance on a Wednesday. What do you think the percent chance is going to be on the Friday?
It's going to probably be an 80% chance of rain. Oh my gosh, last night, I tried to go running last night, and I was like, oh, it stopped raining. It's fine. I went to Centennial Park.
It started raining right when you were there.
And it started raining. And it was me and my boyfriend, and we had his dog, and like his like little dog was just like trying to run, but he just got soaked, and he was like a little wet rat. It was so cute. But he was not happy with us. Poor baby.
Poor puppy.
Poor puppy. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your week, Vanderbilt. Get pumped for Rites of Spring. Hopefully it's not going to rain.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
And if it does,
toes
for you
crossed.
freshmen, just know it doesn't stop anything.
Yeah, no, it'll still.
Except for my freshman year, it was postponed. A couple hours later, and they canceled some acts because it was like an intense thunderstorm, and it was unsafe to be outside.
But they canceled the acts that no one cares about, right?
Yeah, they just they pushed Sarah Bareilles back a couple hours.
Why do they have people like that come?
Freshman year was like clutch. Concert, everything. Like Quake was B.O.B. Snoop Dogg and Passion Pit. Rites of Spring was like Sarah Bareilles. Kid Cudi?
Okay, you know what, Vanderbilt?
Must have been Kid Cudi.
If my senior year's Commodore Quake and Rites of Spring aren't amazing, I'm going to leave here unhappy.
I think this year's pretty good. I do.
I mean,
Chi Chi's and Stevie, like they're both people that would play like music festivals. Like they're pretty big names. You know what I mean?
They are. They're just not people that I care
They're not
about.
people you care about. But
like Passion Pit would be awesome.
Passion Pit was phenomenal. I love Passion Pit. But that was also 4 years ago.
Yes, they weren't famous.
Right.
Okay, anyway, we've got to stop talking.
Yes.
We need to go do work. You need to go do work. Have a great day.
Good luck.